Playing like I'm retired this weekend with two friends that are retired already. And what we were talking about is what they gave up with their job. So they gave up structure. That for some people that's not a big deal. For other, that's a very big deal. So it took one of them a whole year because she retired suddenly, was not expected and early. It took her a whole year to start to just now feel like she isn't a little lost in that. The other friend planned for 2 or 3 years ahead of time, and by the time she pulled the trigger on retiring, she was very ready. So you're giving up that structure, maybe a sense of purpose, a place to be. Um, you know, come up with what you want to do. Maybe you'll take some time off, but if you only take time off, after a while, you might get bored or you might not feel as needed. And so there's volunteer things to do, of course. There's part-time side hustles that we're going to talk about later. Another thing is you just won't get a paycheck this Friday. You ready for that emotionally? Because that means you might have to take out of your savings Friday instead to make up what Social Security falls short, at least for me. Health insurance, huge. But not only your health insurance, like even if you go on Medicare, if you quit, you'll be losing your dental, your vision, disability, 401k. So those are all things to think about. And then friendships. Like I really, really have some great friendships, but I do work remote, so we'll be able to stay in touch, but it won't be the same, right? And then if we talk, will we have the same things to talk about? Because right now we talk a lot about work. Well, I won't want to talk about that anymore. So what are you leaving? What are you giving up? Um, and it's important to think about that so that you want to give up the stress. At least I do, but I also know that I still want to feel valued, needed, and productive in my life. So think about that. Next video, we're going to go a little more into what possible side hustles would be. And I've been watching a lot of YouTubers, so we'll touch briefly on some of the ones they talk about, but I have some new ones. So if you want to look about different side hustles and things you could do, come back and like and subscribe. It really helps. And would love your comments and build a community.